and the outfits are giving.
Thank you.
Yeah. We didn't plan the colors, but here we are, just
here in our primaries.
Well, I love that. I mean, speaking of outfits, this season, from the episodes I've seen thus far, the outfits are amazing. What are some of your favorite outfits that you guys remember wearing for season 2?
All of them.
There's so many fun ones.
I have a pair of gold Marnie boots that I wear in the finale that
I love Marnie.
wanted so bad.
Those were gorgeous.
I didn't end up getting them. And then there's also an Andre Walker coat that is one of Patricia's personals that I wear in the second episode. That was a custom jacket that he made for her that I did not want to take off. I begged her all season. I thought I was going to get to her, and then but I loved wearing it.
Yeah, I love the whole blue ensemble with the gloves and the tights and the shoes.
Ooh, yes.
Dramatic. It was just,
that was gorgeous.
It was a work of art. They put
that was
together there with the hair and the neck.
I saw that. You also had like a pink outfit for one of the episodes. I think it was like maybe episode 2. It's like a coat. It was a moment.
Thank you. Yeah, she's getting out of the cab, rescuing life. That's
all.
all.
Oh, yes, exactly.
Too, when you guys get out of the taxi, or when you meet.
Oh, yeah, it's like, who dresses that fabulously? I come in that like yellow puffer coat with like the graphics.
Yes.
That big pink. Yes.
I mean, it was an ode to Rihanna's Super Bowl, but we did it first.
Yeah.
It's pink.
It was fun.
You feel it?
I love it. I mean, also last season, all 3 of your relationships were kind of like, I guess to say interesting would be the least word I could use. So for season 2, what are the relationships looking like for all of you? And is there going to be maybe any new love interests?
I mean, we have a lot of things brewing this season.
Yeah.
We're all like going through this transition phase of like living out the situations that we left in season 1.
Mm-hmm.
We're walking those things out, for Renee, she's divorced now and she's going through her new career path, and she's just figuring it out, and she's meeting people and seeing if that works for her, but she's also learning how to listen to her heart and also seeing what works for her and finding out what success means for her. Real questions that I think everyone needs to ask themselves. Am I doing something that I'm expected to do, or am I doing something that I actually want to do, no matter what people think? And I love that about Renee.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think our show is, you see young people in their 20s and in their teens and in their college years, going through, what am I like, struggling through relationships. And I feel like that's something that people love to write about and explore. But I think it's even more interesting to watch women who are established, ambitious, have this wonderful friendship support group with this enviable friendship, navigating these same questions and doing it in a way that, is very relatable. And it's okay, it's still messy, but it's okay to be questioning what you want and what you need in your 30s when you're supposed to have it all figured out. It's like, that's not even realistic in 2023 necessarily, because now we're focusing our energy in different spaces for longer. And it makes sense that like you might get to this time in your life and still be questioning everything. So you definitely get to watch us walk through that.
Mm-hmm. It's like a therapy session for real.
It is like a therapy session, and all 3 of you are playing, like, to me, in my opinion, girl bosses, like all of you. So, and from that experience of playing these girl bosses, I feel like in real life, you guys are all girl bosses too. What advice would you give to all of these young women that, just want to be girl bosses? We want to be entrepreneurs. I feel like that was a big millennial thing that allowed us to kind of take that step out there, which all of you are doing on the show. So what advice would you give to those young girls that are looking up to all of you?
I would say be fearless and follow your ambitions, because no one knows what you need except for you. So you would just have to listen to your intuition and just go after what you want. You don't have to take down anyone else along the way in order to get to the top. You just follow your drive. And if you're doing that in your authenticity, you will feel so fulfilled, and everyone else around you will support you through that and also admire you for what you're doing and want to get on that boat too.
And once you get to the top, extend your hand down and help somebody else up, whether that is emotional support or, offering a piece of advice or actually giving them an actual opportunity. There's so much good that can come from opening doors for somebody the same way the doors have been opened for you.
Yeah. And knowing that also you have everything that you need and everything that you haven't found or that you're looking for is going to come to you.
It's already
inside of you. So just walk it out. Like they say, take a step in faith or take a leap of faith. It's real because you won't know what's on the other side until you do it. So
I love that. Such great advice. My last question for all of you is, what can everyone expect this season? And also, what do you want people to feel after watching this season?
I want people to feel joy and just happiness and have had a good time watching the show, because we're showing just the dynamic women that we are. We're being as authentic and real as possible. And we hope that people fall in love with these characters just like we have, want to feel like they're part of our friend group, and that they want to know more about where these characters are headed.
Yeah, we're showing such complex versions of Black women and just women in general. I hope that this transcends race and it feels like something that everybody can relate to. And I hope it emboldens women to just live the best version of their lives, the best version of their careers, the best version of their friendships,
Just be inspired. Go in your closet and create your dream look.
Well, because you're giving looks, honey.
Because we're giving looks as well, and we're having fun, and we're going out into the world with each other and trying out new things that we've never done before. And I just want everyone to just feel inspired. We're living such aspirational lives on screen. Three Black women living their best lives. I want to inspire people to do that too, and to know that they can do it as well.
Well, all of you are inspiring, just watching your careers. Like Amber, I've watched you since I was in high school on ABC Family, and seeing your career kind of like grow. I mean, it was good stuff. It was
so fun. I have so many. I could talk.
Michaela, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Both of you, actually. So last season, both of you were just going through a lot of things when it came to your relationship. Let's just start there. So for season 2, what do you think you're going to leave behind from season 1 and bring into season 2? And this is for both of you.
Well, in season 1, Jason is very unemployed. And I'm so glad to say that in season 2, he's still not technically employed, but he is working.
Yeah, he's doing his thing.
He's making moves. And that made me so happy to be able to see and to experience.
I will leave rage in season 1 because at the end of season 1, when Ola found out about Whitney cheating on him, oh man, it was a little painful to watch, but although very cathartic to perform. And
I'm sure.
and so I think I get to leave some of that rage behind me and now try to figure out, okay, how do we move forward? How do we pick up the pieces? Is forgiveness possible? All that other stuff.
I'm waiting to see this too. And I also hope we get to see his African family in the midst to know what they think about what she did. But that's a whole other story.
Oh yeah.
What do you think that some of the traits in season 1 that, you kind of love? Like you said earlier, you are jobless, but you're still doing your thing, which is kind of a new trait that's going on in season 2. What do you think that you want to kind of bring out in season 2 that I guess people are going to see in season 2 rather? That's a trait that you had in season 1 and you're kind of changing or bringing it into season 2.
I think that in season 1, the way that you could see Jason and Renee's dynamic just in the way that they communicated with each other. There was a comfort. They would razz each other, but you could just tell that was kind of their love language. And in season 2, we get to kind of flesh that out more. We get to see what really made them work. And that was really, really fun and very cathartic, because I was like, we gotta see why they love each other.
Yeah.
We gotta fully explore that. Yeah.
Getting back to the basics in a way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What about you, Tusim?
Oh, what was the question again?
Just like the trait, something that, you have in your character from season 1 that you can kind of like, we'll see it in season 2, or it's a little bit different in season 2. Because season 2, you're coming in hurt. We all know what happened in season 1, and you're coming in hurt, angry.
Yeah, but he's still a genuinely kind person. So I
Yeah.
think that once he gets past that rage that we talked about, I think we still get to see a man who's kind underneath it. And
Yeah,
he struggles to show it, and he but when it comes out, it's genuine. And
definitely.
there's a couple scenes that I don't want to give away that I am excited for people seeing, because it's a part of the healing journey that is like crucial, and we all go through it.
Yeah.
And
Well,
yeah, so
speaking of scenes, without giving anything away, this will be my last question. What's one of your favorite scenes that you were able to shoot this season? You could tell us maybe what you were wearing, where you were, without telling us too much.
what's that club? What's the club scene?
Ooh,
The
you
talent
said a club.
Oh, the town. Oh,
that one.
Well, yeah, that's the big one.
Mhm.
That's the big one. Yeah, we can't tell you about it.
But it's
Okay, if you
good.
can't, then that means it was good. And all I
Yeah,
hear
it's
is a
good.
club, so I'll look out for the club scene.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
You'll
yeah.
know.
You'll
I'll
You'll
know.
know.
know. I'll be like, they said Jay was like the club scene. All right, cool. Thank you guys so much for your time, and I'll look out. Hi,
Hi,
Erika. Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you, Michaela. It's a pleasure. Looking good.
Thank you. You look beautiful. I'm loving the hair.
Thank you. Thank you. Janet Holt does my hair. And, God bless her.
Love this for you. So, in the show, you play such a girl boss, and I just love that. Can you tell me another time in your real life that you had to put on your girl boss vibe back on?
Everyday girl. I'm a boss in real life. I run a media company called Color Farm Media. I taught myself different skill sets early on, and it took me a while to be taken seriously for it and to get some momentum. But here I am making films like Good Trouble, The Big
Yeah,
Payback, doing things like Finding Tamika. We just got the DuPont Columbia Award. And here I am still in the mix on the show, running the world. She is a boss, but I don't have
yeah.
to fake it. That's what I do in real life.
Period. What's one advice you would give to someone who is trying to be a girl boss just like you?
Haul ass. Get to it. Be about it. Research, understand it, put yourself out there, meet people. A lot of people have ideas and they don't talk to people about them because they think somebody's going to steal it. The only thing that they
Yeah,
could steal that matters would be your brain. And since they can't do it, it's all about execution. So really get out there, take yourself seriously, and then find people of like mind to help you, because everything you do will have to be collaboration. I know I've tried to do it all. You cannot run the world alone. You need help. So yeah, get out there and tell people what you're doing.
yeah, like I feel like the show has a lot of sisterhood as well. So there's a lot of sisterhood that we need to be that girl boss that we're looking to be. And
Absolutely.
naturally,
By the
you're
way,
just,
and it doesn't matter the atmosphere, because people think, oh, I can't be a boss unless I have an office or I have this and that. No, you can be a boss with a phone and or
yeah,
and a pencil and a pad. And so take it seriously wherever you are and really dig in.
definitely. And on the show, you're literally hilarious. I think naturally you're a very humorous person. Are we going to see a lot of that in season two?
Yes, you're going to see a bunch of that in season 2. She's bonding with the girls and they're bonding with her. They're asking for her advice, and she's a life coach to them in a way. Reluctant, but she does it. She also has her own adventure that she's thinking about. Is she
Yeah.
taking on the advice she's giving? Is she living that advice? And she's asking
Hmm.
herself that question.
Yeah, I think that's a little bit different because last year you were focused more so on one character, and now you're getting to kind of get to know all the girls, which is really cool. What's
Absolutely.
one thing outside of that that you feel is a little bit different than season two, than season one on season two?
Well, I think this time around, I think she's doing exactly what she was doing in season 1, a little bit
Hmm.
more reluctantly, but she's also learning the 3 girls and
Yeah.
having more of a say inside of Renee's character, Bresha's characters, about career. And she's also trying things, different dancing and going out to clubs with them.
Ooh.
She's always hung tough, but she's hanging tough real hard. And it's a generational conversation. You're hearing that more. You're seeing the exchange and the reciprocity. And so that's, I think, really, really powerful.
I love this. Congratulations on everything. Thank you so much for your time. I'm so excited for everyone to see the show.
Oh, please.
Bye.
And thank you so much for your time. Appreciate you.